Welcome to Yoga Sculpt. My name is Sheila and I'm excited to start bringing you 30-minute Yoga Sculpt practices to help you stay grounded and connected, and that we work maybe a little bit harder than we do in a traditional power class. Would love to hold space for you. These will be around 30 minutes, nice and short and sweet, and so we'll get started. If you have a set of hand weights, now's your time to use them. And if you don't, this can still be a really effective way to stay connected, even if you don't. So join me. And we'll get started in a downward facing dog. Feel your hands connect down and towards the mat. You might invite just enough movement, pedaling at the feet, even swaying hips from side to side. And as you connect firmly with hands to the earth, really invite that strong connection supporting you. And then allow your sit bones to lift up just a little bit higher to the sky. And take another 5 rounds of breath here, inviting in exactly what you need. Notice the sound of your breath. The very cadence allows you to connect even deeper. Good. For your downward facing dog, gaze in the space between your hands and just start to walk your feet to the top of the mat. Once you get there, inhale, hands to shins, half lift. And then exhale, you fold over. Inhale to reach your arms all the way up, full body stretch, expand. Dive down, you fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. And an exhale to fold. And one more time, inhale, reach your arms all the way up, full body stretch, expand. Dive down, you fold forward. Inhale, half lift. And an exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back into plank and hold. Feel your hands again connected into the earth, and then lengthen from back heel to crown of head. And start to tone even more into your quads, your inner thighs are strong. Take another inhale. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. On an inhale, guide your heart up for a baby cobra. And then exhale, lower down. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, heart lifts, expand. And exhale, you lower. Last round here, inhale, full breath. And exhale, you lower down. Toes tuck, push up, plank. Press back, downward facing dog. A deep breath in. Let that breath go. Now float just your right leg high to the sky. And feel the strength from heel to heel, so pressing firm into your left heel. And then guide your right leg up even higher. Keep your leg nice and straight. Now just begin to pulse the right leg up. And start to feel your glute engage. Again, inner thighs are working. Press more firm into your hand. As you exhale, bring your knee towards your nose and hold. Good. Now draw your shin bone down towards the mat and then lift it back up. Good. Working here for another 5. Really feel your abs squeeze as you pull your knee up. Good. For 2. And 1. Drop your shin bone down towards the mat. Now bring your left leg high to the sky. Right arm follows. Inhale, you reach, lengthen. And then exhale, elbow and knee connect. Good, just like that. Inhale, expand. And exhale to contract. Feel the rounding action of the spine as you draw everything in. And then notice the strength and power of your back glute. Right, as you pull. That's it. Here for another 2. 1 more round of breath. Good. Inhale, reach your arm up. Exhale, plant your right hand down, but keep your left leg lifted. And now bend a lot into your left knee. And so you keep your pelvis balanced, chin towards your throat. Feel the crown of your head towards the front of the room. And then we'll take hammer curls with the legs, so tapping the toe and then pulling it in. So you're just bending into your knee. Really flex into your foot. And so you begin to feel how your hamstring is working here. It's strong, connected. Yes, good. Here for another 3. Press more firm into your hands, lengthen the tailbone. Last 2. Good. Next time that you bend into your knee, hold here, and then just begin to pulse your leg up. Pulse here for 3, for 2, and 1. Extend your leg and pulse up for 5. Good. For 4, that's it. 3, 2, and 1. Both knees drop down towards the mat. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, you round the spine, gaze to navel. Nice work here for the warm-up. Inhale, heart lifts, expand. Exhale, you round. Good. Hands connect down towards the mat. You'll take a child's pose. Bring your knees nice and wide. Reconnect hands in towards the earth. Good. From here, you'll slide your booty back. Feel the length. And then roll forward. Lift the toes if you can. And take a chaturanga push-up. Press back. Just 5 of these. Warming into your chaturangas. Really slide your hips back. Feel the space. And nice slow control. Last 2. That's it. 1 more round. From your child's pose, plant your hands downward facing dog. Gaze in the space between your hands, step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, you half lift. And an exhale to fold over. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Full body stretch. You dive down, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. And an exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back into plank and hold. Good. Slow lower, chaturanga. Draw the heart through. Send your hips back. Downward facing dog. A full breath in. Side away. Good. A deep breath in. Big sigh. Float just your left leg high to the sky now. Keep your legs straight, flex your foot a lot, and then feel that pull from heel to heel. So lifting your left heel up, driving your right heel down. Now begin to pulse. Good, flexing even more into your foot. Here for 3. That's it for 2. Draw your knee towards your nose, round the spine. Send your heel all the way up and back. Take that 4 more times. Feel the strength of your heel driving up. And then pull everything in. Good. Knee towards nose. And then we pull it down and up. Good. Here for another 3. For 2. And 1. Settle your shin bone down towards the mat. Lift your right heel up towards the sky. Good. Now float just your left leg high. Or your left arm rather. Right leg is high. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, pull knee and elbow. Inhale to reach, expand. Exhale, pull everything in. Really drive with your right heel. Feel that stretch and reach all the way from fingertips to heel. Good. Your glute is engaged. Last 2. 1 more round. Right. Keep your leg lifted, drive it. Plant your left hand down towards the mat. Good. Hips stay level. Bend into your right leg. And then strike your heel. Good. It's a hammer curl motion. Really working into the hamstring here. Now lengthen from tailbone to crown of head. Here for another 3. Squeeze. Yes. For 2. Good. Lengthen your heel. Straighten out your leg and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now tap your right toe behind you. Left leg follows. Hold your plank. And press back downward. Facing dog. Gaze in the space between your hands. Step or float. Top of the mat. Inhale, you half lift. And an exhale to fold. Nice and warm now. Inhale. Reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, dive down, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. You'll cycle through. Move with breath. Nicely done. Downward facing dog. Float just your right leg high to the sky. All right, here we're doing our nice hammer curls with the right leg. So flex into your foot. Can you lift your heel up even higher and then feel that bend working into your hamstring really strong. For 5. Press more firm into your hands. 3. For 2. And 1. Keep your legs straight and then tap your right foot just to the outside of your left ankle and then pull it back. Good. Making nice long lines of energy, driving down into your left heel, lifting, striking your right heel up. Good. Working here for 3. Feel the squeezing action of your glute at the top for 2. Last round. And bring your right foot all the way through to the top of the mat. Grab your weights if you have them. Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2 pose. So good. All right, sink low. Bring your arms into a cactus shape. Press more firm into the knife edge of the back foot. And then invite that external rotation of your front thigh. Good. Inhale to reach your arms up. As you exhale, bend back into your knee. Sink low. So we're working the front leg, straightening and bending, and also finding a nice shoulder press. Good. Really warming into the body. Feel the opening of your front thigh. Here for another 3. Notice your shoulder blades into the back body. Really draw them in towards each other. Yes, last 2. And 1. Inhale, reach your arms up. Keep your front leg straight, tip forward. Hover your right arm. Reach and expand with the left. And just pulse your torso up. Can you invite an internal rotation of your front thigh? That squeezing action of the side body. Here for 3. Last 2. And 1. Inhale, you reach. And we take a hammer curl with the arms. Sink low into the front knee. Again, press more firm into your back foot. Can you keep your elbows lifted, but shoulder blades onto the back body? 3 more full rounds. Last 2, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach your arms up, straighten out your front leg. All 10 toes face the side. Inhale for space. And then exhale, you tip forward. Go about halfway. You might need to shorten or widen your stance, depending on what you need. And we'll take some bent over rows. Elbows grazing by the side body. So this mirrors a chaturanga-like sensation, but instead of pushing through, we get to pull up. So we're strengthening the muscles in a new way. Feel your shoulder blades connect into the back body. Lengthen your torso. If you don't have weights for this, you're still doing this action and you're squeezing in the back. Good. Take another 3 rounds, sliding your elbow. Lengthen even more out of the waist. Last 2. And 1. Good. Drop your other weight down and we just work the other side. Keep on lengthening from tailbone to crown of head, strong and controlled. Press firm into your heels, crown towards the front. Yes. Squeeze the back body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, all the way. Okay, front toes point towards the front. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. Good, and we'll just flush things out here for 5. And a nice shoulder press, same and how we started. Last 2. And 1. You'll lower all the way down. Keep your weights connected. Come up high on the ball of the back foot. Right hand can come to the earth or a weight like a block. And then you'll work a bent over row with the left arm. Good. Tone even more into the back quad. Good. For 5. Really strong legs. Yes. Good. Last 2. And 1. Good. You'll bring your weights down and towards the mat. Move more firm into your right foot. Catch a bit of buoyancy. And you'll rise up. Good, now draw a knee in towards your chest and then strike your left heel back. Good, pull everything in, knee towards chest. If this is too much balance, hands can stay onto blocks, your weights, maybe onto the earth. You choose. Inner thighs are strong. Press more firm into the both big toe mounds. Really strike your heel back. Good, for 5. For 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice work. Toes together to touch. Grab hold of your weights. Still at the top of your mat. I'll face you though. Good. Now root down strong into your left foot. And then you'll send your right leg back. Good. You'll guide your palms so they face your shin. And then as you inhale, pull your knee all the way up and lift your elbows to the sky. That's striking your heel back. A great way to modify this, to find an option that works for you, is to keep your back toe down and just work here. Maybe you ditch the arms altogether and just work the legs. You choose. Good, 5 more rounds of this. Really strong. Inner thighs are working. Good. So nice. Last 3. 2. Good, and 1. All right, we work the other side right away. Tap down, realign, without any kind of hesitation. Now you know exactly what you need to do, so work towards it. Know that you have different options to find. You work into the space that allows you to invite the breath in. Our goal in these sculpt classes is to invite just enough challenge so you have to stay connected to the breath. No other option. Right, you have 5 more of these. Striking with your heel, inner thighs are strong. Even if you wobble, know that that's okay too. Good, last 2. Nice work. Stand down, drop your weights, cycle through. We meet in downward facing dog. Take a sip of water if you need. From downward facing dog, a deep breath in. Let that breath go. All right, now float just your left leg high to the sky. And again, flex into your left foot. Drive into both heels. Now keeping your hips nice and balanced, start to take your hammer curl with the left leg now. Work your inner thighs. Feel how your hamstring starts to engage. Last 3. 2. And 1. Good. Now tap your left toes just to the outside of the right ankle and strike it all the way up. Good. Inner thighs are working. Every time that you lift your left leg up, can you engage your glute? 3. Good. For 2. And 1. Knee towards nose. Step your foot. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. Good. Left leg is bent this time. All right, sink low. Good. Let's find our shoulder press. Straighten out your front leg. Pull it down. Feel your shoulder blades engage. Flushing everything out, but you're still in action here. Press more firm into your left big toe mound. Last 2. That's it. Hold here. And now straighten out your front leg. Reach your arms. Tip forward. Good. Press more firm into your right big toe mound. Into your left big toe mound. Root down and then repulse. That's it. Here for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, you rise up. Hammer curls with the arms. Squeeze. So good. Sink just a little bit deeper. Shoulder blades in action. Elbows are lifted. Last 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, reach your arms up. Straighten out your front leg. All 10 toes face the side. Shift as much as you need. Bent over rows. But this time, can you bring both weights into your left hand? Whew. Good. You're doing really good work. And again, if this option doesn't work for you, find something that does. Maybe you take a more narrow stance. You might even work even more into your core and hover your left arm. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides, staying low if you can. Good. Elbow grazes the sides of the body. Shoulder blades connect into the back. Yes. 5 more rounds. Yes, you can. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Rise up all the way. Left toes point forward. Let's flush it out. Inhale to reach. Exhale, pull it down. Yes. Find your rhythm. 2, and 1. Drop your hands down towards the mat. Come up high onto the right toes. Root down into your left hand. Bent over rows with the right. Good. Again, working the back body. Elbows graze the sides. Keep on toning the back quad. 3, 2, and 1. Drop down your weights, root down into your left toes. Again, option to keep your hands connected to your weights or the earth, or you begin to hover by striking your heel back and then pulling your knee in. Good. You're still working that inner thigh spiral, striking your heel back. That push and pull action. We're so ready for this. Here for another 5. For 4. That's it. 3. Last 2. And 1. Well done. Step to the top of your mat. Take a full breath in and a breath out. All right, grab hold of your weights. Whew, we have our one-legged deadlifts. Okay, now we're working the right foot. So root down into your right, strike your left heel back. Good. Again, an option to ditch the weights, to keep your back toes connected to the mat, or even not working the arms. You choose exactly what's good for you. But find your rhythm. You're here for a reason. Good. 5 more. Press more firm into your left big toe mound. Feel your left heel strike back. Yeah, you can do it. Last 2. 1 more full round. You've got this. Good. Step to the top. Take a full breath in and a breath out. Let's explore the other side. Let's do it. Flex firm. And when you choose what works for you, then you start to explore the edge. So you notice, am I shaking? Do I need to connect to my breath? And if that's the case, then you're moving to your edge. If this feels super easeful, can you challenge yourself even more? Inviting more tension in, pressing more firm. Take it even slower. Last 3. Good for 2. And one. Good work. Toes together to touch. Drop your weights. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Go low. Go low. All the way down. Feet together to touch. Take a full breath in. Sigh all the way. A deep breath in. And a sigh escapes. Okay. You'll keep your weights with you and then arrive onto your back. Last bit of work, I promise. All right. Bring your weights with you. Drive your heels up nice and high to the sky. Feel your shoulder blades drop into the back body. All right, as you press firm into your back body, feel your navel drawn towards your spine. Okay, from here, lift your shoulders up off the mat, and then we start to pulse. Strike your heels up. 5, 4, 3. Keep on pressing into the back body for 2 and 1. Good. All right, now you'll bring your right leg down, left leg or left arm follows. That was hard in the mind. So you're going opposite leg, opposite arm. When your arms are lifted, your palms are facing your shins, so they stay upright the entire time. Notice that you're not bringing your weight too far behind you. You can still invite the engagement of your shoulders. Draw your chin more towards your chest. If you need more sensation here every time that you connect, add in a pulse. Good. Keep that rhythm going, nice and strong, full of intention here. Find your edge. Whew. Last 3. Good, for 2 and 1. Well done. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Nice squeeze. Good. All right. Keep your knees at a 90-degree bend. Good. And you'll bring your arms, again, palms face the side, or the shin bone rather. All right. And then drive your heels. Good. So you can feel that stacking action, knee right over hips. Flex even more into your feet. Good. You'll tap your heel down, one and then the other. That's the action with the legs. And then you're going to work the arms into a chest press. And if you need more sensation, you'll start to work with your legs straight. And press more firm into the back foot. Again, if you need even more sensation, then you'll add in a pulse at the top. So wherever you're at, you're exactly where you need to be, but you're finding your edge. Good. Last 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Drop your weights down towards the mat. And now bring your feet together to touch, but lift it off the mat. Knees are super wide, so it looks like a bound angle pose, but just lift it. Interlace your arms into a temple mudra. Lift your shoulder blades up off the mat, and then we strike forward, pulsing forward. Good. And then can you do this less with momentum and more about pressing into your back body? Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Plant your feet down and towards the mat. Last bit of work, I promise. Now, come up onto your toes. Now, lift your glutes up off the mat. Shoulder blades drop down and onto the back body. Good. We're driving the knees wide, pulling them in, dropping low. Good. So still working the hamstrings and the glutes. This is our big finish, so know that you're strong and in control. See if you can come up even higher onto your toes. So good. Keep on working. There's a moment where this starts to become harder. So the longer that we do this action in this shape, you get to really experience your edge. And that moment when you feel like giving up, know that you're strong. God, allow your breath to be your guide. I hope you're playing with really great music to help support you. I've got some playlists that you're welcome to play. I'll make sure that they're clear. Keep on working here for 10. You can do anything for 9. Feel that lift and lower, even higher onto your toes. For 6. Last 3. Good for 2. And 1. Let it go. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Nice squeeze. Rock and roll yourself along your spine. As many rocks as you need. And we'll stretch out. Good. Bring your legs nice and wide. Feel that good stretch. If this is too much, bring one of your feet in so you can feel that stretch here. You'll hear for the next 5 rounds of breath. How does it feel to allow your heart rate to start to calm? Knowing that you're here for a reason, letting the body just sink in and surrender. And really nice work. Okay, when you're ready, you'll find your way into any kind of stretch or final Shavasana. That's it for today. You take as much time as you need, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. 30 minutes sculpt. Namaste.